Hey, welcome back to the channel. So we got a new update here. Look at this, we got two events and updates. So we're gonna start with the map event one here, and in the next video we're gonna discuss the other ones. So I'm gonna analyze this first. This is a map event volume 1. So this is a new event. Thank you for continued support, blah 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 blah. Start at 16 June. So it's gonna be 1 week from now. It's gonna be after the Stardust memory finish, I think. In map events, you'll take on maps featuring mission squads from various series of the various events across the map, blah 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 blah. Okay. And we got a new units here. So we're gonna analyze these units, we're gonna talk about these units, and there's a restriction, and that's it. So it's quite short. So we're gonna discuss everything about this notice in this video. Let's go. And if you do want to look for the next notice, go through my channel, find the playlist, and go find the other video. So let's see. In this map events, utilize elements scattered across the map. So there are two possibilities in here. Like if I compare this with other, mobile games or gacha games, like scattered across the map. What they mean by map, there are two possibilities. That is it the map that we fight, the one that where we can move our units across the map, and they put an item in there, which is probably not. That means that they're gonna need to build an entirely new sprite to put an item on the map for that thing. But if they can do that, then it's gonna be quite fun. That you need to move your units to that specific points to get that item, just like our story mission where we need to put our units in a specific point to reach that destination, probably. And there's gonna be a boost items and fixed weapons, blah 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 blah, like that. Or what they mean by map is like a development diagram. Like you gotta choose your stage according to the map. Like probably something like this kind of map, like diagram. Okay, this is stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, blah blah blah, and then this kind of map. Okay, so based on my experience playing games, like that's probably the things that they mean, but I don't know if they come out with a totally different gameplay. So I'm excited to wait what they actually do with this. And there's items, that means there's an item, there's fixed weapons, and you can clear the map using sortie restrictions and take down the area boss within at the extremity of the area. So it's probably on the rightmost side of the map. Yeah, it's most likely the second options that I mentioned. Probably that's what they mean by the map, because of this posting. It's gonna be on the rightmost side of the map. So that's that's gonna be fun. And if you win that, you're gonna get an SSR supporters and SSR characters. So look at this. Quatra is here as an SSR supporter, support pilot, and also Dr. J and Peace Million, the SSR supporter. So we're gonna take a look at the Quatra, and it is a support. He has support like counter support level 3, so this is a counter support. This is the one that reduces EN consumption. Not really excited because it's definitely not as good as Peptimus Sirocco. And increased range level 3. This is weird. If I remember correctly, Quatra is the pilot of Gundam Sandrock, right? Gundam Sandrock is a melee, isn't it? Wait, let me check. Gundam Sandrock is a melee. Why is he increasing range? What is Sandrock? This one, right? This is Quatra's Gundam. Right? Let me check. Is this range? Let's go to details. Go here. Melee range. Yes, it has 2 range weapon, but the strongest one is the melee. It uses hit shottel. Yeah, remember, it's very iconic because the only Gundam movie that I watched when I was little that got me into Gundam is Wing Gundam. So I remember Quattro. It's good. Gundam Sandrock. Why is it range? Why? It doesn't make sense. Wait. Is it also a support? Don't tell me it's a tank. Like what the hell? Oh, it's a support. Okay. So the support part is correct, but it becomes a range for I don't know what kind of reason, but yeah, that means that he's not gonna be good in his own Gundam. He's not gonna be good in his own Gundam. I don't know. Maybe they're gonna release a UR Gundam Central in the future. I don't know. But yeah, let's just see. Increase range level 3, right? And series conditions support attack counter support level 1. So it is just like the Sujito. You're gonna have two counter support. That is nice. So looking forward to use him. Like it's gonna be really good to have this unit. It is a free SSR pilot. I mean not unit, pilot. It's good to have this pilot because finally for all the free-to-play players, if you don't have a UR support pilot, then you can use him together with Sujito. And definitely this series condition require him to ride a Gundam Wing, most likely, Gundam Wing unit. So I do think that the best Gundam for him is gonna be the Gundam Wing Zero. Oh, that might be the case. Yeah. Yeah, when Quattro is in this shoot, he was riding Gundam Wing Zero. Oh, that's the reason why it increases range. Aha, now we know the reason. So yeah, he's gonna be the best at riding Wing Gundam. Let me take a look. Let's go. Wing Gundam. Ta-da! Very good. This one, Wing Gundam Zero. So yeah, really follow up to the story, guys. Riding this with a really good range weapon, and then he gotta be able to counter support twice, so that we got the unit for him. So it's a must-have. So for those of you who just started playing this game, like you must have this guy. We all know by now that Wing Gundam Zero is a really good unit for beam weapon damage taken up debuff. So that's it. Him, really great. Confirm. Now Dr. J and Peace Million. Tough as nails tag. So we've seen I think I have tough as nails. You are supporter. Increase all stats of target unit by 22%, except yes, that's shown and at max limit break. Oh, that is max. Wait, isn't max for an SSR supporter? It's on 26, right? So that is lower. What the hell? that is at least it's higher than this. It's higher than SR, but lower than SSR. So yeah, cannot complain for a free supporter. They probably do want to do that just so that it's a free supporter, and you're not supposed to defeat the one that actually get it through blood and tears to upgrade this. So yeah, comparing to the UR1, yeah, this is the toughest nails, the one that I have. So I don't really need that supporter because I already have Ichaulik. But it's a good addition to all of you who doesn't have a tough as nail supporter yet. It's quite okay, although it doesn't boost as much as the other SSR supporter, but it is still something. 22% is still really good if you do want to use it. Like if you go with the tough as nails, and I already see it in here. So you can use the tough as nail tags in this event, in this map event. So when you are going through these stages, in the map event battles, variety of sorting restrictions are in place, obtaining boost items with increased stats, such as a free attack, blah, thereby making the battles easier to overcome strategically. These events sorting restrictions boost will mainly affect the target ability to decide with the text distribution. So, I have some probabilities in here that the map event battles, each stages will require you to use different series. So probably stage 1 gonna be Mobile Suit Gundam Wing, then stage 2 gonna be Mobile Suit Z Gundam, stage 3 gonna be Tough as Nail, and then stage 4 Unstoppable, then rotate back stage 5 gonna be Gundam Wing series again, blah. Probably. And then some stages after you clear it, you're gonna get a boost, either HP, attack, defense, mobility, and critical rate, or whether you're gonna get all of them, or you're gonna need to choose. Then if you do need to choose, my best bet is to first look at your units. If your units have a critical damage ability, then do take the critical rate. It's always the best if you can manage to deal a critical damage, obviously, but it's gonna be it sometimes makes you confused because when you try to aim your weapon to your enemy, it will look as if you cannot one-shot your enemy. But if you manage to deal a critical damage, you're gonna deal more damage than what actually shown in the preview before you actually start attacking your enemy. So that's critical, right? But if you don't have a critical damage unit, then do go for attack, obviously. Like if you don't need defensive if you can just one-shot your enemy. But it also depends on the fight. Probably if the boss is very, very strong, then you also need to probably increase your HP defense and mobility. But as long as you also have a support defense, like you have a UR support defense pilot that can use double support defense, then you probably don't need defensive. Like just go all out attack. But it is interesting. Like I don't know how many of these items, but it will be interesting if there is also a possibility that I can get a ton of mobility, basically making my unit untouchable. Like I can probably increase my mobility super high and avoid all damage, every single damage coming to me, like 0% of the enemy hitting me. But that's probably not gonna be possible for balance purpose. Yeah, but it is interesting. Like we're gonna see when the event takes place how this gonna actually plays. So these event sorted also the boost only mainly affect these units. So we're gonna take a look at each one. The event can be unlocked clearing main stage, the period blah 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 blah, different may appear in the future. So if you do like it, the event may reappear again in the future. So do try to enjoy this event as much as possible. If it is fun, then we do hope that tell the developers this is fun, and they probably gonna reappear again in the future. So we're gonna take a look at Gundam Wing, Mobile Z Gundam, Tough as Nail, and Unstoppable. Let's go to the website. What is it? Yay! So in this one, we're gonna go and take a look. What is the units? So we're gonna see the series just now. Wing. There's gonna wing. So, like always, Wing Gundam Zero with Quattro as the pilot now. Really great. We do have Gundam Epion for the melee beam damage, and then Tolgis for your tank, Gundam Deadside Hell. So if you haven't watched my video about all the units that are worth mentioning in the development diagram, do watch it. I've already explained every single one of these units. So we got some options here, although it is very limited. But if you do have Geminas and already limit break them, do use them, especially the Geminas one. He deals insane amount of damage, one of the highest damage dealer from the SSR rarity. But if you don't, then you can use the Wing Gundam Zero, Ultron Gundam, and then Gundam Epion. If I do want to rank this unit, then in terms of worth or not, whether is it worth upgrading them or not, the first one is Wing Gundam Zero, very worth it if you do want to upgrade this. Then the second one gonna be Ultron Gundam, actually. Like this is a very this is quite a rare Gundam. Like if you go use this guy, he is one of a rare physical damage dealer, melee physical damage dealer that has a range of 4. This is melee. This is melee, dude, with 5,400 damage, okay, with 5,400 power. So yeah, it's very rare, and also it has a bonus of critical damage about 3, critical damage increased by 30%. So one of the also very high damage dealer in the SSR category, you know. So Wing Gundam Zero, then second one Ultron Gundam, then the third one, if you do want to upgrade, then Gundam Epion. Oh yeah, if you do include the Geminas here, then definitely the first one Wing Gundam Zero, then the second one Gundam Geminas. But only if you have him at limit break 3, then go to Ultron Gundam, then Gundam Epion, and that's it. The rest are not worth upgrading. So just use them at level 60. It's already enough. As like the Gundam Aquarius, the debuff is gonna be still the same. The tanker level 60 is already enough, and Gundam Deadside Hell, yeah, just throw him away. Like currently, theoretically, it is not possible for you to make him as good as the other unit. So let's go to another series. We're gonna go and remove this. Then the next one is the Z, Mobile Suit Z Gundam. So I have a lot of Z Gundam that are good in the Z series. Now, obviously the UR units, if you do have them, you can use them. But for the one in the SSR category, you can use the Zeta Gundam, the best one, and then the Psycho Gundam, the best thing, and then the Cubely for a debuff, and then also Psycho Gundam if you do have him. But if you comparing Psycho Gundam and Psycho Gundam, I prefer to just upgrade the Psycho Gundam. You know, this it's up too many squares. It's hard to move him, and then yeah, that's it. That's it. Yep. None of these SR units are worth upgrading. Like you can just use prototype Cubely for you know, how to say, uh, disposable tank. Yeah, that's the word. A disposable tank. So yeah, Zeta Gundam, really, really good debuffer. Then followed by the Cubely, also quite a nice debuffer. But if you already have a Zeta Gundam, then you don't really need Cubely. I think Cubely. Oh yeah, for this one, I'm gonna need to close this. Ta-da. Okay, so for Cubely, it has the same debuff as the Zeta Gundam. The only difference is this one, it has a beam weapons damage taken up. Wait, I think Zeta Gundam also have the same. No. Zeta Gundam is defense down and physical weapons up. So yeah, there's the difference. So the Cubely have a beam weapons damage taken up, while the Zeta Gundam have the physical weapons damage taken up. So the defense down is still the same. So yeah, if you do want to take both, it's up to you. But Zeta Gundam is much better because of, how to say, like, it's just overall much better than the Cubely. Also because of it can transform into the Wave Rider. So depending on your use, yeah, if you need beam damage more, then use the Cubely. If you need physical damage more, then use the Zeta Gundam. Then the Psycho Gundam, the best thing so far in the SSR category, so definitely upgrade him. So only these three is worth upgrading in this series. The DO, you can just use him as an extra tank, but I don't recommend upgrading above level 60. Then Zeta Gundam also really good, but if you already have Zeta Gundam, like this one is kind of like obsolete. Let's go see. Yeah, it has a defense down level 6. So unless you can upgrade him to UR and then get the defense down level 6, in the SSR rarity, he still only have defense down at level 5. So yeah, but it has the special weapons damage taken up, but it's rare for a unit to deal special weapons damage. So it's not as useful as the Zeta Gundam and the Cubely. So let's go to the next tag, which is the series tag. I don't know, series, right? There's no results found. Or tag. Wait, where was I just now? Z Gundam. Yeah, why is it gone? Why is the Z Gundam gone just now? Okay, let's go to the next one, Tough as Nails. No, this one. Tough as Nails. Okay. So if we go to the Tough as Nails, oh yeah, there's also a possibility that you need to be a Wing Gundam but Tough as Nail units, or a Z Gundam with Tough as Nail as the tag. So there's a possibility that the series and the tags will also come together. So we will only know when the event takes place. So do not upgrade anything right now. Okay, don't just pre-upgrade everything. You just wait until the event comes, prepare your materials and upgrade on the go if you do need them. Okay, the UR units, as always, if you do have them, you can just use them. But among these units, the one that is worth mentioning, the Zeong is quite an okay beam weapon damage taken up debuffer, but it is not at maximum level. It's not at level 5, but it's only at level 4. So it's okay to use, but not the best if you do want to upgrade to maximum. So just level 60 him is enough. G3 Gundam, one of the strong physical range damage dealer. And then This one, Dozel Sabi Saku, if you do have it, it's quite okay. It deals high critical damage, but not worth upgrading. But if you do have him and you don't have any other unit, then Anavel Gatos Gelgok and Dozel Sabi Saku have quite a nice melee damage. So because they deal critical damage, both of them. And then Gundam GP01, Chobam Armor. This one is a really strong physical tanker. So Psycho Gundam is a beam range tanker. This one is a physical tanker. So if you do have him, you can start using him, but unless it is at limit break 3, I don't recommend upgrading further than above level 60, because level 60 should be enough. And then the full armor double Z Gundam, really great if you do want to use it. It is one of the rare unit that deals special weapon damage, and also it deals critical damage with its barrage. And so if you have him and you like this unit, then you can upgrade this one. It's quite worth upgrading the full armor double Z Gundam. And then overall, a really, not really strong, but quite an okay melee beam damage dealer. So this one also, it's a free unit. So you can, if you did the event last time, then you should have limit break 3 overall. So you can use that. But if you don't have him, then just forget it. Now, the rest is okay. Another notable, the one that worth mentioning is Strike Rogue here. This one is one of the only 2 SSR unit that can inflict special weapon damage taken up level 5. This is really strong debuffer. So this one worth mentioning. Gundam Pluton, another unit that deals quite a high damage. Let me just remove all this first. Now going to the Gundam Pluton, and this one, look at this. Critical damage level 5. Yeah. So his melee damage deals like very high damage, but only if you have him at limit break 3. Okay. Never upgrade anything if it's not limit break 3. Because this Gundam Pluton, no matter how strong he is, if he is at limit break 0, then full armor double Z Gundam will still deal higher damage than him at full limit break, at max limit break. Okay. Now Gundam Barbatos 6th form, one of the strongest melee special weapon damage dealer. Yeah. So if you like GQ's Gundam, the melee one, the one that used the Tomenosuke Tomahawk. Now, if you like that kind of playstyle, then Gundam Barbatos is for you. It's an even stronger melee DPS compared to the GQs. So that's it. Gundam Gusion Rebake, also a really good supporter. Like, it has a very high physical weapon damage taken debuff, so you can use him if you do deal physical melee, physical range or melee damage. So if you do use the G3 Gundam, then you can use the Gundam Gusion Rebake to support him. But do not, like if you pair with Gundam Barbatos, then do not use his special weapon attack. Just use his physical weapon attack. Then you can take advantage of this physical weapon damage taken up. Now the rest, the Gundam Alfred has, I think it's attack down or defense or mobility down. I forgot. I think this is an attack down. Yeah, attack down. It has, oh no, the mobility down. Yeah, the one that is high, the debuff that is high, level 5, is the mobility down. So if you do require to reduce enemy's mobility, then this is an option. Probably, I don't know how the map event gonna turn out, but if the boss have too much mobility and you need to reduce it, remember you have this as an option. Now, Psycho Gundam, I totally do not recommend anyone to upgrade this one. Haro is quite a nice tank. It has an eye field, so if you don't use Psycho Gundam, then you have him. But I don't think anything is better than Psycho Gundam. Like, everybody should have him at max limit break. So there is no excuse to not use him. Like, and instead using this one, Now in the SR category, there is nothing worth mentioning here. Probably the Doven Wolf, but if there is a good Gundam Gusion Rebake, then just don't use him. It has a physical weapon damage taken up debuff, but if you have an option of using Gundam Gusion Rebake, then just use this one. Okay, so that's the tough as nail, and the other one is Unstoppable. Now in the unstoppable category, as always, the UR are always good. In the SSR category, the one that is worth mentioning is the prototype comfort, and this one deals also quite a high damage. Not the highest, but quite okay. GQs, like I said just now, if you have Barbatus, it is similar to the playstyle of GQs. While GQs only have one attack, the Barbatus have several other attacks, and the Barbatus deals higher damage than GQs. So yeah, it's an option, but this one is a free. You should have him at limit break 3 if you did the event. So yeah, that's your option. And then going into Zeta Gundam 3, I think that one is also good, but I don't have him, so I cannot really say for this guy. And then this one, yeah, Gundam S-Ray Gold Frame Amatsu. If you do need a map attack, this one is the best for you to use. If you do have him, if you did the event, so you can use that. Then Free Thorn, this one is the one with the attack down, I think. What is it? Free Thorn. Oh no, this is the defense down. Yeah, defense down. So this is the support. Yeah, this is not the tank. This is the support. It's defense down, debuffer, and beam weapons damage taken up level 3. So if you do need defense down, debuffer, then this one is your option. This one I don't think it's good. This one doesn't really do anything. Oh, beam weapons damage taken up level 5. Oh yeah, beam weapon damage taken up level 5, but this is from gacha. So if you do have him and you do need a beam weapon damage taken up debuffer, then you can just upgrade the weapon, but do not upgrade him further if you don't have him at limit break 3 as usual. Now in the UR category, nothing is worth mentioning. Oh, Justice Gundam. There is a Justice Gundam in here. Nice. Justice Gundam is one of the rare SR unit with 5,000 power weapon damage. So if you do like this one, and you don't care about your SP conversion, then you can just use that one, but I don't recommend doing that. But that is an option. I mentioned it in my other video. So Dragon Gundam, Gundam Rose, I think both of them have 5,000 power attack weapon too, but it requires you to be at tension max or greater. That's worth mentioning. And that's it. Yeah, the rest are not worth mentioning. Okay, so those are all the units that you can choose to use in this event. What is it? Yeah. So Mobile Suit Gundam Wing, Mobile Suit Z Gundam, Tough as Nails, and Unstoppable. So depending on the dates later, probably they're gonna mix and match this, and we will see. Yeah, you just go to the states first, see what kind of units you can use and you have, then just use as the best as you can. But to clear the states, I think because this is an event, I don't think you need to use, you don't need to have every single unit at level 100, because this is a event for everyone, for both pay to win and free to play. This is not a challenge content. So all the stages will definitely be doable at level 60. If you just have all of your units at level 60, it should be doable. If it is the same as the other event stage in here, like these event stages are all doable at, with only level 60 and only one actual main DPS in this stage. For the boss battle, for the expert one, then you do need one actual DPS, but at level 6 everything is still doable. Probably 1 or 2 units at level 100. So yeah, that's my take on this notice. And so we're gonna go to the next video. If you do want to see what is the other update, then stay tuned and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.